What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? We tuning in for another video. Y'all, today, this week, I should say, about to be insane. Got a crazy busy week. Try to keep these vlogs coming, like I said. But today, the plan is to, well, it's going to extend into 2 days, because I know it's going to fall in the nightfall, so there's going to be a 2-day vlog. But y'all will see it in 1 day, obviously. But the plan is we finally got the carburetor in. It's a follower actually gifted me a Holley 600 Street Warrior carburetor for nothing. Like he just, hey, you can have it. I'm a fan of those carburetors for daily cars, you know, real mild cars and stuff. Y'all know Wifey Mustang currently has the Edelbrock on it. So I said next time we get one of the Street Warriors in, then I'm gonna build it and we're gonna swap it out and put the Holley on there. Then I'll rebuild the Edelbrock, and the Edelbrock will be for sale for another stock car. But what we're gonna do in this vlog is we're gonna let Wifey drive. I'm not driving it, everything, but we're gonna let Wifey make a hit and with the Edelbrock, put the drag in the car, see how she do in the 8. Then once I build the Holley, I'm gonna put the Holley on and let her go back, and then make another hit. I'm gonna check start and see how well it starts, all that good stuff. So that's the gist of this vlog. But current situation is, y'all know I just got back from sick week. Me and Wifey, the family, the kids came this time. They came the last day, went to day 5 at South Georgia Motorsports Park. And by the way, I definitely want to shout out the staff at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Man, they did an amazing job keeping that track up, staying on top of it. I mean, a lot of people don't salute these staff enough. They work hard, man, and I want to show them love because they really did. They did their thing, man. And shout out to Raul, my buddy Raul, man, the owner of South Georgia Motorsports Park. I appreciate the hospitality. Both that, well, 3 days, we were there 3 times. So 3 times we were there, I appreciate it. Much love to Raul. He's an awesome owner too. He was never stationary. He's not an owner that just sit in the office or whatever. Raul's out there. Every time I saw him, man, he was on the move, involved, helping, super polite to everybody. He was super polite, man. So I got to shout out Raul. Shout out the organizer of the Sick Week 2025. I'm not sure who the organizer is. I'm still learning people in the class, the time realm of things. Like, I don't know a lot of the racers either. Because y'all know me, I come from no time grudge, but I like all racing. So I'm just getting familiar with a lot of the names on that side of the tracks. You know what I mean? But I had an awesome time. So I got a lot of footage to edit for my J Malcolm 2004 channel and platform. And then we got a lot of stuff shaking over here on the vlog channel because parts came in. Y'all know we're in the midst of getting Altran together, getting the nitrous stuff. I got to show y'all that too, because we got some more nitrous parts came in for that car. Y'all probably like, Jay, you said you had everything, but thought about some stuff. So shout out to Nitrous Express too. They get stuff down to me quick. 2 days it was here. But currently what I got going on is I just built this. I was able to get this done before we took off to go to the day 5 of Sick Week, which this is a Holley Street Avenger 670. That spring wide in there. I might change that cap because that thing's supposed to, see, it's supposed to, the spring go bad. I see that on that. Don't have no tension on it. Have to change the coil, get wore out. But I'm about to dial this in because this gonna be on the market for sale. I got a load of carburetors about to be for sale. I got 750 double pumpers, Hollies. I got a Proform 750, CNS Specialty 650. I'm about to do, which gonna have my combination on it though. I got another Street Avenger 670 I gotta do. I got two 750 Dominators, one polished, one, well, one of them I gotta go get. But it's, which I have it today. Man, I got an 850 ready, 830 ready. I got probably 13, 14 carburetors. So we got that going. I'm about to get this dialed in. I gotta call my buddy Bill, Old Man's Garage. I gotta call Bill on some stuff. And look, I seen the comment. I replied to him, but y'all see that it's missing right here. I had Dolo out yesterday. Me and wife. Man, we drove this car 102 plus miles yesterday. I didn't vlog none of it because I don't do any work on Sunday. No recording, no nothing. So if I ain't got it done by 12 o'clock Saturday, it ain't getting done. That's just what I do in honor of our Lord. You know, not gonna get into the Sabbath because you got so many. That's my Sabbath day of rest. Some people say Saturday, but we don't know what day it falls on, honestly, you know. So I'm not about to get into all that. You know, I'll discuss that with whom want to discuss it. But you don't know what day Monday starts on, Sunday, all this. We don't know, honestly. But anyway, that's why. I'm just giving y'all an explanation why I don't do anything on Sunday. But we drove this car because we had a lot of errands to run. And that was the car. We drove this car 102 miles yesterday, man. We logged everything. If you follow my Facebook, I put up stories real time, like disappearing. I just put up stories because, you know, I don't get paid for none of that and all that. So I put up stories showing us every destination. So that's why it's out. Then the ground was too soft, so I like, instead of getting stuck right here, had to leave it out. But we put some miles on that baby yesterday. Believe me. So let me get this thing dialed in. I'm gonna show y'all the parts. Wife is picking the carburetor up from the P.O. box. Then we gonna get it tore down and stuff. But the plan for today is for wife to get and make the first shakedown with the Edelbrock on there. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, we checking in, y'all. So my father-in-law just got back from Summit for me. So we got 30 fresh gallons of E now. Battery went dead on that, so had to let this charge up. I still ain't put the belt on, change the power steering pump pulley. Them Street Avengers, them older ones, sometimes they rough. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Sometimes they are rough. But I gotta plug his tire. He got a nail in his tire. So we gotta do that. Well, I'm really gonna take the tire off, then we're gonna wait and to wife it, cause I told her I wanna show her how to plug a tire. I done showed her before, but good to know. So get that off and stay tuned. All right, BCG fam. So look, this that carburetor I was telling y'all about. It done got nighttime, man. So we're gonna shake down tomorrow. The time to work out, but y'all gonna see it in the vlog. But this the carburetor that a supporter gave me, man. He just out of love, he said, I'm gonna send it, you can have it, man. So I really appreciate this. And this the kind we were gonna put on wifey car. I said next time I get a Street Warrior in, which I have one, it's for sale though. It's a manual choke. And I wanted the electric choke, which I could change it over, but I knew he was sending this one, so I was like, instead of selling this, which he didn't mind, I was like, what better choice than this? Cause he did give it out of love. So I'm gonna build it. We're gonna tear it down tonight, and I'm gonna set this one up different than factory. Cause I'm gonna have her car. It's gonna be a couple things I'm gonna do actually, and I know it's gonna perform better. So tomorrow we're gonna be putting vacuum gauge on her car because it's gonna play a part in what I'm gonna do. But I got that, and y'all look at all these I done got. I got them sitting out here because in the garage in the gym right now, cause I gotta tear them down. All of these this gonna be for sale. All of these, man, I got for sale. I done pulled out. I got 2 more. And I say I done ran out of pans. I gotta get some more pans, and I got 2 more that I'm gonna be doing too. Another Street Avenger 670, and I got a Proform 750 that I'm gonna be doing too. But I got all of these, man. They're gonna be for sale once I'm done. That's a 750 Holly vacuum secondary. That's a 750 Holly vacuum secondary. This is a 750 double pumper Holly. This not your standard version right there. You see the billet metering blocks as well. That's a 750 Dominator. That's a 750 Dominator. That one polished though. That's a polished, a slightly newer one than that one. You know, they don't make them no more, so these things are high. These are high. That's a 650 double pumper CNS specialist card, but I'm gonna put my own combo on it. And this is a 750 Holly double pumper. All of them gonna be real nice and clean as well. But we finna cover Wifey car back up. She drove it. She won't get back at nighttime. So we can't shake down now. Y'all won't be able to see it good. But look, you see how good that thing crunk up? What you get out here and do? She got, boom. I said, it just need a little adjustment. What it do, how it did when you drive.
Yeah, good.
Did it cut off?
No.
Yeah. Hey, I told you it was out of adjustment. I adjusted what's on her car. No problem, call. She got out here. I said, listen there, drop her the key. Yeah, boom. Woo. I said, that thing right. Shell was out there with me. I said, that thing right. And but I adjusted that one. So it good, but we're gonna put that Holly on there. We're gonna make it run better. But we're gonna get this thing covered up, y'all. And I'm gonna check back in. Okay, BCG fam, we back. It's the next day. Y'all see, got Wifey car jacked up. There's something I didn't run into. Didn't mean to run into. We finna get a vacuum reading on it, on the Mustang first. Her starter cable is burnt to pieces. Try cranking the car up. We're getting fire, but no signal to the starter. I pulled the hood. I reached down there, I said the cable is disintegrating. So I'm gonna show y'all that once I get it off. But we finna get a good vacuum reading. And then we're gonna move forward. So when she get back, she gonna test it, run this car with this carburetor. And then after, we're gonna put the Holly that I'm gonna build on here and see what happened. Oh, y'all, trying to get this set up. Then we're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna get the air clean off of here and get a vacuum reading. All right, BCG fam, we got it. We got my gauge hooked up. You want to go below the base plate. All right, crank it up. I think it's gonna be fun. That's all I need to see. Now I know how I'm gonna set this carburetor. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I did in a few, so y'all stay tuned. All right, BCG fam. I figured I'd start recording cause we got this thing I got the wire strung out. I'm trying to get all this tape off of here, man. What a mess. It's a mess, man. It wasn't a mess. This car nice and neat, tidy. Especially, you know, everything gotta be everything when you're doing something for your woman, even for yourself, really. You know, safety. I take wiring stuff serious. Which is also why I don't like to do it. I know how to do it, as I say, and as I said many times over the year, y'all know in the vlogs, y'all done saw me do stuff too. Last thing I had to do was meet, wiring up the electric fuel pump and stuff. It just vacuum canister install. I'm a neat freak, man. Which is a good thing. I ain't saying like to where it's compulsive, but you know, when I'm doing something, I get so focused. I'm a person that get very laser focused. Whatever I'm doing, I'm finna get, that's what I'm doing. It's tunnel vision at that moment. So when I do wiring myself, I'm very picky, cause I guess, you know, way back when I was younger, 22, 23, messing with this stuff, I was like, hey man, I buy wiring high too. The wires are high, so I saw the prices on them. I'm just like, hey, I just get one roll of red wire. I don't care what gauge it is, and all of that, man. So, you know, it led to problems. It's gonna lead to problems eventually, and you know, that's why I started changing the way. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, see it. It broke. That's why I started changing the way I do just stuff here, man. So, look at that. That thing is, what a mess. So, I be real particular, and I just rather pay somebody to do wiring for real, just because they gonna do it faster than me. And time, you know, I am busy. I'm a busy guy. I'm just not lying. I'm a very busy guy, especially now. And I'm gonna spend time with my family always. So that takes time either, not just a little bit of time. So that's why people probably ask sometimes, why you don't do all your own work? I'm like, man, well, I don't, time, man. Just, you know, I used to didn't understand, like, why some people, and it ain't a wealthy person thing, it's if you can afford it, you can afford it. Like, why some people would buy shelves, pay shelves and stuff for certain stuff. Not saying they own all the time, but sometimes, you know, they bring a shelf in. You'd be like, why don't you pay somebody to cook your food? It takes time to cook. Time is very valuable. It's like the only one of the only things you can't get back. So it's like you gotta spend your time wisely. And sometimes I just rather pay somebody, but y'all know I got a circle of people I use anyway. That's why I pay Jesse, Lawless sometimes, or I do use or Rick, you know, outsource work. Even though it's a lot of time, it's stuff that I can do myself. It takes a lot of time though, and then, you know, that's what those guys do for their business. This not my business. Now, if I had the time, like right now, I got the time to do this, and it's not gonna take me a whole lot of time. So I'm like, all right, I can tackle this. I tackle this little small repair. The vacuum canister was time consuming. The vacuum pump system on meats, it was very time consuming. Me and wifey did that. That thing took, and I still ain't dropped that video for y'all, man, on how to. Cause people probably want to know how to do that. You got to do it right. But it took like a week, cause we had to do plumbing, and I had to run wiring, because that was when I installed the electric water pump. I did all that. I did all of it. Nice and neat job. But like I said, it takes time. The only reason I did it then is because I've been secretive. And you know, I go to Lawless. I go to my boy Jesse, of course somebody gonna come, they gonna see, hey, what Jay got going on over here? You can't help that. Which is why I don't understand why people go to big shops like that, and then they want them to put their car in a cave. They can't do it, man. It's like impossible. You can't hide your car, man. Just understand, if you go into a reputable shop, this anybody, your car is gonna get seen. It's mainly the grudge guys that do that. But your car gonna get seen, man. Like, just You have to get over it, or you have to do it yourself. The only way you can, you know, not be seen. But, all right. So look, something else I noticed too, when I got down there, the wire head came out the solenoid, as I said, when we was underneath the car. So that was one thing, but look at this. So that will definitely cause a problem. They don't weld it together. There we go. See that? So we had a break right there, and that's what caused the problem. It didn't get, yeah, it got the solenoid wire too. No, it didn't. It's just that's the covering. Let me make sure though. Nah, it didn't get the solenoid wire. It didn't get that. I don't know, it's shaded, but that's just where the covering right here came off on the solenoid wire. But I'm gonna scrape it good just to be sure. And then of course you want to use the right gauge wire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this off right here. I'm gonna use some butt connectors instead of running the whole wire. That would be the smart thing to do. So we're gonna I might have another, you know what? I might not have to put a piece of wire here. Cause we really got enough to cut the bad spot out, y'all. So let's see. We got enough to cut the bad spot out. Cut them even. And we leave this. And let's see. I hope we got enough. If not, I probably still go get some wire. Cause I ain't gonna finish this today anyway. I got other stuff to do, but we probably still go get some wire, just, you know, just to have it in case this don't work out. Then we can just put a piece of wire in there and put it back together. Cause let's see. What a mess. Easy way. Yeah, we might have to. I don't know, it's gonna be close. Time to put that butt connect in there. I don't know, man. We're gonna get some wire. So we're gonna take this to the parts store. This end right here will get the right gauge, which is probably an 8, maybe a 6 gauge. But we're gonna hit the parts store. We're finna hop in Big Merc. Go to the parts store, get this. This will be on the agenda for tomorrow. It's pretty all week. So this will be on the agenda for tomorrow. Hook that back up right there. All the other wires look good. Which probably would have crunk up if I would have just plugged the solenoid back on, but I kind of think I unplugged that when I was doing it. Then we're gonna get something to clean that. So y'all, let's go to the parts store. Then we're gonna get back, and when wife will get back, we're gonna go make the test hit, let her drive it. Then we're gonna, while she doing that, in the midst of that, I'm gonna build that carburetor. We're gonna get that installed. So y'all stay tuned. We back, BCG fam, checking back in. So I went to the parts store. This is what I got. Just because, man, I always buy extra stuff, and I probably got the stuff in the toolbox, but at the moment, I don't be feeling like looking. So we got the connectors, which I believe it's a 10 gauge. I said 8, that was close, but it's a 10 gauge line or whatever, 10 gauge wire. And what I'm gonna do, I believe I have enough real estate to just, like I said, we cut the bad part out. We cut the bad part out yesterday, but I believe they was extra long. So I think we got enough to just literally crimp the end back together instead of adding some line to it. But I bought the line just in case my measuring is off, and then I get under there and like, this is a little too tight. I can just pull it back out, and then we can add some to it instead of running entire fresh line. So for the sake of time and to get this done in a timely manner, because I got to do some carburetors, and then we gotta shake this car down too. I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and when y'all see it, the car will be back on the ground. So y'all stay tuned. Right, y'all, it's all wrapped up. It's a done deal. Went ahead and changed the end on the negative side. Now, this baby good to go. One cranking at first, and now it's ready. Ready to roll, y'all. All right, BCG fam, we checking in. So look, wifey out and about, gone again. I said I gotta get this done, so I'm gonna be driving this thing. I want to catch y'all the outside view, but we ain't gonna be able to. Cause I gotta get this done. Then see, I keep thinking the rain gonna come in, but I've been wanting to put the carburetor on the car for a couple of days. But the time has been crazy and stuff. I've been having a lot of carburetors to do. So I said I'm gonna take a little break, and we finna shake this thing down with the Dragon, with the Elderbrock, and then hopefully I have enough time, I can go ahead and put the new Holly on here. So y'all, we gonna tune in on the GoPro, and y'all stay tuned. All right, BCG fam, man, we back. We back, man. That thing is a turd, man. Hey, but it stopped, man. You know, that thing was hitting the rev limiter, and I was like, man, it won't go no more. I was like, I guess I gotta shift it. It won't go no more. But I'm letting it cool off. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get the carburetor on today. This been going on 2 days now, but luckily y'all getting to see it in one vlog. But it's just the time, man. Like, it getting dark. Now I want to let this cool off, but by the time this cool off, it's gonna be dark. So, and then I don't want to, you know, the second run, I want to for sure get the outside view, cause I didn't catch the outside view for y'all, cause you know I want to get at least the test done so I can get this off. It went 11:18, went 11:18 in the 8th. So the goal is for us to beat that, to beat 11:18, which I'm pretty confident it's gonna do that. Cause like I said, it hitting the rail limiter, the factory rail limiter, and it ain't gonna go no more. So I'm gonna do the same thing, take it up through there with the Holly, and then we're gonna see what it do. So see, this thing cool off, so we'll come back tomorrow morning and put the Holly on, which not gonna take long, and then it'll be on to stay anyway. And I bought an air cleaner for it, cause get that big factory air cleaner off too, and so that's what they had in stock at the parts store. So I just got the Elderbrock air cleaner, 14-inch. So we're gonna put that on. So we done right here for now. Only reason, man, cause my time. Like I said, I had to finish fixing Wifey Cutlass R&B today, which she's going in now. I got a 750 carburetor I just finished that I gotta run. Then I got a 750 Dominator on the table I gotta put together now, cause I'm trying to run both of them tonight to stay ahead. That's the only way I'm gonna get this workload knocked out. I've been having to break down 2 carburetors at night, and then the next day I build the 2 and then run the 2. So to keep my pattern going, I got to hold up on this, go build that Dominator, which will be my 2 built for today, head out to the shop, go ahead and run them and dial them in so they'll be ready to be sold. You know, these gonna be for sale. And then I can get my next 2 on the table to break down, which is gonna be another 750 Dominator. So I had 2 750 Dominators in, so I'm breaking this one down tonight, and then this 650, which was a CNS racing card, CNS specialty card, which I'm putting my decal on there because I got J. Malcolm card decals in, which I'm gonna have to show y'all too. But this is a 650 double pumper I'm gonna do my thing with. And then I got these two to do too. All these for sale too if you need them. That's a 750 vacuum secondary Holly. That's a 750 vacuum secondary Holly. And I got two more coming in that's gonna be for sale that's not even here yet, which gonna be another 670 Street Avenger, and I'm gonna have a Proform 750. So I got carburetor for days. If you need them, I got 650s, 750s, 750 Dominators. I got 850, 830 annular booster carburetor. Man, I got them all. So we finna go in there and get that done, and we're gonna resume this in the next clip. Okay, BCG fam, we on it, man. Time to get this Edelbrock off. See, I just took the accelerator off the back of lines. The Ford's a little different from your Chevrolet, so people know. So we're gonna be using the port in the front. Don't need the port in the back, like you normally hook your brake booster up to. Which is why this one capped off, but you know, this your PCV valve right here. So we're gonna go on that big port on the front of that Street Avenger, Street Warrior. I mean, luckily it has one on the front, cause a lot of them carburetors don't. Otherwise, would have had to run all the way to the back. Then the vacuum advance gonna go. Where is it? Right on the other side of that, right there. Yep, vacuum advance. So that's the line right here. They run to the distributor, vacuum advance on there. So that's all we're gonna need for the vacuum lines. Then, you know, hook the electric choke back up, of course. Then your fuel line. So I'm gonna get this thing off. I'm gonna get the new one on, and gonna get it fired up. I'm gonna record, let y'all see the initial fire up when the gas get up here. Initial fire, we're gonna see how close I got it, and we're gonna see how it run. Then we're going back up the road, y'all. That 1118 ain't it. I ain't hitting the factory rail limit. It sound like it wasn't doing nothing on the Dragon. Looked at the video, I said, glory. Make it sound like I'm baby shifting that thing. It was, you can't hear it good on the Dragon. That thing said, whoop, whoop, whoop. I said, good night. But man, let me get this thing off of here, man, so we can get this baby ready to roll. Yeah, they got that plug. This one gonna be for sale. This carburetor gonna be for sale. This is a 600 CFM. I done went through it, cleaned it up. It ain't really that bad. It ain't that dirty. I can be cleaned down there. I'm gonna clean it up, of course, rebuild it so it'll have my touch. And then it'll be on the market, man. Y'all see it's a running carburetor. It's a running carburetor. So I probably, once I might change these. I might have some. I have some better item mixer screws too, cause I think I got some look better than that. So it will be for sale. It'll be dry. I'm not gonna even run it because y'all hear it on the car, it runs. So ain't gonna be no need for that. And I probably just sell it for, man, $340, $350, something like that. Probably $340 to be real with you, plus shipping. But let's get this thing off, and we're gonna check in, y'all. All right, we got the old one off. Got the intake cover, new gasket on there. We're gonna run that one with the 4 holes on it, versus the traditional gasket. Then we're finna put the new one on, get it all hooked up. I gotta get the piece switched out, so you know, hook the accelerator up. Then we're gonna crank this baby up, so y'all stay tuned. We back in BCG fam, so we got our train out. Yet another day. Like I told y'all, remember, I had to order that adapter, which, y'all know what? Let's bring the carburetor. Let's bring the carburetor too. That way, you know what this baby fit. Should work, but better safe than sorry. So we're gonna bring this to the parts store, cause ain't no need in me purchasing the adapter if it ain't gonna work. And ultimately I have to change some more stuff. So, and I gotta meet up with my buddy Will to give his carburetor back to the customer. So he's gonna meet me. Then when hopefully it'll work, y'all. then we can put this carburetor on wifey car and go test drive it. Crazy, y'all. Soon, gonna be a nitro bottle bracket right there. I can't wait. I can't wait to put that Nitro Express on here, man. I can't wait. And look, for everybody that supports and all that, look, man, if y'all want something off of nitrosexpress.com, go to the website, use discount code JMalcolm. It's gonna get you 10% off anything on the website. 10% off, only for my supporters, my people. So you want a nitrous kit or the safe tank and stuff I showed you, or you might want a progressive controller or something else, a nice pressure regulator or something, go to nitrosexpress.com, use discount code at JMalcolm at checkout. You're gonna get 10% off. So and me looking out for y'all. Let's get to that part store, get this piece, and hopefully it works. So we're gonna turn y'all back on. We're gonna see if it do what it do. Okay, we've made it. Look at that temp. Man, that is crazy. It's like, y'all remember all the problems Altran was having with the temp? Man, like it ain't never happened. I gotta get that dough, man. I got to go see J Hall. We need some more parts, man. That's the only, I'm trying to get me a picture, y'all. Only reason I ain't got it painted. I'm trying to get me a picture with my other phone. But yeah, we finna go ahead and hopefully that piece work, man. I need that. I need to go ahead and get this test done with wifey car, the Mustang. I stuck the same key in there. Lord, good night. Keep sticking it. All right, there we go. So we're gonna take this back here in the back counter. See what my boy Scott talking about. See what Scott talking about, y'all. Gonna take this back there and see if this adapter gonna fit. See what Scott got going on, y'all. They slow motion today. What's going on, brother? What did y'all Scott gonna say? Hey, I'm gonna be on. What up, Scott? There it is, y'all. This is what we needed. So I think we gonna see if this gonna see if this gonna solve the problem, y'all. What's going on, Will? Pretty good. Trying to get a problem solved. So yeah. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Got slide or something. Yeah, I think that'll get it. See, y'all, that's what I was saying. The problem was the older one, the EGR, is farther up, so this right here hidden. It won't allow the carburetor to sit flush.
Appreciate it.
But I think this gonna get it. So I'm gonna turn y'all on in a minute. Okay, BCG fam. As you can see, I've had that open, and now it's put up. It's not gonna work. Man, I put that EGR valve on there. It's still hidden. I said, man, all this for a carburetor. I said, y'all, I see why I'm a Chevrolet man. Ford do some crazy stuff, man. Ford do some crazy stuff. Now, if it had an aftermarket intake on this stuff, this thing would be a breeze. But it doesn't. You get an old Chevrolet, all you gotta do is buy your adapter, put the carburetor on. Boop. Man, all this cause of a valve, and I'm not taking the port out of the back of the carburetor. I'm not gonna do that. I can take them out, but I'm not taking the port off. And then if the carburetor needs to go on another car, then you ain't got no vacuum port. So I'm trying to keep from go to Summit, but at this point, I mean, I could have, cause I've been messing with this for 3-4 days now. 2 of the days because I waiting on wife and stuff. The time went by. I kept waiting cause I wanted to get y'all the outside view, but I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and shake it down. So now I'm gonna have to go to Summit if I want to get this done, which gonna stretch into next week now. So y'all seeing the vlog over the course of days, but this gonna stretch into next week because I got this. I want to show y'all the before and after, and I should have just did what I was gonna do anyways. Leave the factory EGR spacer and valve on there. Put some longer studs in there and run a 1-inch spacer. Just set the carburetor up higher so it clears the vacuum port clears the what's name? The EGR valve. Cause I'm like, man, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. And I can't take any more time on this car cause this week has been hectic. I have not got a break, man. I've been, like, from the time I get up to the time it's time to go to sleep, I'm working. Like, I've been moving. For real. Like today, I ain't even ate today. I ain't even ate yet. And it's about to be 5 o'clock. And I'm still going. I got a Dominator I got to build. It's toward I got to put it together. And the only way I don't like being piled up with work, so I scramble and get stuff done. I about knocked down my pile of carburetors. I ran the 750 I built last night. It hits like a charm, so I got it done. I need to get the Dominator built, and then I got a 750 vacuum secondary on the table I need to break down and build tonight and possibly run, depending on how fast I get it done. Then I'll be down to one left, another 750 vacuum secondary I got to build and run. Then I'll be done completed everything for the week as far as carburetors. Because I got 2 more coming in that I'm going to have for sale. And I'm trying to get all this done before we hit lights out. I ain't trying to come back to be piled up with work. So, I'm finna put Altran up, cover the Mustang back up. Then I'm going to go in there and start building the carburetor. Me and wife still got to work out. It's just been crazy. This how my week been, man. Non-stop work, like non-stop. So, I'm finna get this put up. And I guess when y'all tune in, y'all will see, man, we'll be getting the parts we need for this car, cause that's really the gist of this vlog. So y'all stay tuned. All right, BCG fam, look, we taking in. Look who it is, y'all. Look, fam, man. Hey, man, pulled up over here on he finna get the Escalade straight. He telling me about this project he got coming out for a customer in Tennessee. So y'all be on the lookout for this thing, cause boy, what he got down in there, what Aunt done put in there. Hey, good night, boy. It's gonna be crazy. Yes. It's gonna be crazy, man. But look, y'all see, new shop. This and that, man. Got it. They ain't gotta worry about nothing. Got the whole setup out here. Plenty of space. Oh yeah. Man, what you gonna do with that?
You need to take it down there and do something. Take it to Green County and do something with it. You gotta do something.
Man, he got this Malibu over here. Man, can this thing be put back on the street?
Why wouldn't it be?
What the front? It ain't tubular in the front, is it? I can't remember, y'all. It is. Nah, not the A1. Oh, it's still factory frame.
Yeah, you still put it back. Put it back together.
We can make this a project, y'all.
What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
We can make this a project right here.
Look at the inside.
Look, they go back on the road right here. Perfect cave for the road.
Perfect cave for the road.
You can put the seats back in it. Y'all put in the comments what y'all think.
New project.
Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna turn y'all back on in a few, man. Y'all know y'all always ask about I said I had to show y'all where I was at. But I'm gonna take it in a minute. All right, BCG fam, it's many days later. Many days. Man, I've been shooting this vlog for a week now. Over a week. Y'all see it in one video, but it's been over a week, man. I've been going through a hassle with these studs, which I'm getting them out now. Cause I had to just I thought the ARPs were gonna be long enough. They wasn't. So I got two sets of stud to make sure. And I had to order and wait on these to come. Then when they came, it rained. I mean, it monsoon. It just rained, poured down for 2 days. So that was a no-go, obviously. Couldn't work on the car, and I was like, serves no purpose. because I want to test the car so we can compare. So right now what I'm doing is getting the studs out, and then once we get the studs out and get them changed, we'll put the plates on before I really lock the studs down so we can see which one's gonna be the better fit. Then we can finally put the carburetor on this car and then fire it up and fine tune and all that. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get that done. Then we're gonna check. All right, BCG fam, we got that bad boy on. Thought I finna have to get some rubber hose for the PCV. Made it fit. I don't have the accelerator hooked up yet because we want to make sure we ain't got no leaks and all that. So wife finna turn it over so we can get the fuel up here first. So go ahead. All right, y'all, let me check it. See if the fuel up here yet. Probably not. Nothing up there yet. All right. All right, let's see. Still not up here yet. All right, go ahead. Let's see. I think we almost getting there, y'all. All right, go ahead. Manual fuel pumps, boy. Manual fuel pumps take a minute. I'm gonna get some starter fluid, y'all. That might help it out too. All right, BCG fam. Y'all see it and got dark. I'm about ready to chunk the carburetor in the bushes. I told wife, I said, I'm finna throw that joke over in the bush. Man, this thing here, I went through the whole carburetor, of course. The carburetor was super clean. I said, the main body was clean, so I didn't put the main body in the cleaner. I put the other pieces. No, I didn't even have to. I just wiped them down with carb spray. I did a good wipe down and just polished it up and went through and put all new components. Only thing I didn't take apart was the squirter, and I didn't remove the choke plate because I said there was no need. And that's the one problem. That's the one thing that gave me a problem. Thing that had no squirter signal. The choke plate was like seized in there. If you pry on these things too tough, it'll chip the housing right here. I done it before. So if it take too much force, I stop. So I'm trying to keep from pulling it out the car. Got the squirt out. Y'all know what happened. I got the squirt out. The black gasket fell down. I said, well, I got to take it off now. I took it off. Man, this thing gave every problem under the sun. The choke plate over there somewhere, I frisbeed that joker. But I had to go through the bottom and get the choke plate out just so I can get the squirt out. Got the needle out. The needle was terrible. The discharge needle was terrible. But I just went ahead and put it on. We gotta get this hose right here to the PCV valve longer. So we're finna go get that, which we ain't gonna get a chance to test it tonight now. And I gotta buy her a choke plate now. I gotta build another choke plate because it wasn't no good. So it had a choke on it. But when she first hit the key and the gag got up here, hit the key on him. Look at what it did. Hold on. We gotta get some gas. Forgot. If the choke was on, it would have boom. All right, do it now. Right up. So when I put the choke on there, see, she'll be able to press the gas one time and then it'll fire up. But right now I'm finna fine tune it and idle it down. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, BCG fam, man, day 530. I done lost track of all sense of time, like they be doing in the movies. I done lost track of all sense of time, space, and everything. Man, y'all, this vlog, I know this vlog long, cause I just was putting the files in the folder for the edit, and I didn't realize this thing has been going this long. Man, it been a whirlwind. So y'all know where we left off. I had got it on the car, but then I discovered, hey, it was leaking gas from somewhere. Finally was able to get out here, and then the schedule been crazy, so we been having to run around. I had to skip day, then some rain will come, can't do nothing. So as you can see, the ground's still soggy, so that held stuff up too. Then I discovered this the day we got it on. I said, "Ah, leaking," and I come out here and said, "Well, I'm moving too fast that day. Look at that. I ain't had a clamp tight on the fuel line." So last night I went and got new hoses, cause it's just time, man. You know, I just ran a new vacuum hose for the Advance, and I got a new piece that goes to the PCV right there. I changed it out and made it right to length and stuff. I'm eventually, probably tomorrow sometime, I'm gonna change that, cause I know you do what you gotta do sometime, but y'all see how they did that? Let me just come around, quit being lazy. But that right there, you know, the factory, they thread straight into the carburetor. So I'm gonna cut this off with my hose cutter. It'll be a nice flush cut. I'm gonna cut that off, then go get another piece of fuel line. Then we're gonna run this, make it look better. I'm probably gonna cut it about right there. Then it'll clean a loop, then I'm gonna S it. I'm gonna S it right here with a short hose. And even if, well, ain't no if, no Edelbrock ever be on here again. Which ain't nothing wrong with them though. But what I'm gonna do, see, I'm gonna cut it right here. So I'm just thinking for future references, even if this car end up with a double pump or something in its later life and it has a different engine, then you can still come off right here and then swoop around, cause the hose will be out right there at the dual line. So it'll still be a nice clean sweep. Then you got these single inlets, they right here in there. Even if you want to put an Edelbrock on there, it'll just swoop around and go over there. So, you know, multiple configurations, so you always want to think for the future. So I got the fuel leak addressed. We got to get a new choke plate, because I told you that thing was seized up in there. And then it got a little tip in stumble, which I'm gonna drive it first, cause that's nothing. I think I might do a squirter change too, but let me show y'all how it started up. That baby kicked right off though. It'll cook out better had the choke. Crank right on up. Drop with the key. Running like a sewing machine. So I'm a road driver. We're gonna road test it. We're gonna road test the car and see how that tip in stumble do, because that can affect the time. If I can bypass the tip in stumble, then we're gonna go ahead and shake down and see if we can go faster than what we did with the Edelbrock with my adjustment. So we're finna tune in from inside the car. Alright, BCG fam, checking in, road testing. It already got better acceleration, no questions asked. We just gotta address that tip in stumble, which I should be able to get that with a accelerator pump adjustment. So we get that together, then we'll be good to go. So hopefully, even with the tip in stumble, we see if we can run a better ET. Cause we know we get the stumble, it's gonna be even better. Oh man, we can't do that. We can't do that, y'all. this low. So I don't know what my old time was. I don't know. That rail limiter is killing it, man. We're gonna get turned around and we're gonna head on back and check in. This car here, I'll tell your wife, man, I'm gonna have to put her into the hill. That rail limiter, we're gonna have to something. That took hit that rail limiter so fast. But nah, it went slower then. That rail limiter is terrible, man. I mean, the car, like it don't turn no RPMs. But RPMs are obsolete. I mean, this thing seems like it hit the rev limiter at 4,500 or something like that. So we're gonna have to look into that. But we're gonna get back, we're gonna check back in. So I'm about to put the old ticket on the screen now with the Edelbrock carburetor. Let me see. So y'all see it? All right, the old ticket, it went an 1118 with a 244 60 foot and 59.98 miles per hour. Now y'all probably say, let me make sure I don't hit that stop button. Y'all probably say, Jay, it went faster. It did, but conditions are different too. Y'all know I ran the cars, which matter of fact, let me show y'all. Let's roll all the videos now, and y'all can see and hear. So I'm about to roll all three passes. The first pass y'all about to see is the 1118 with the Edelbrock carburetor. Then the second pass is going to be the ticket, the 1148 ticket. And the last pass is going to be the 1169 ticket. So y'all check them out right now. BCG fam, got the thing turned around. See, can we get it going? All right, so now that y'all saw all three passes, and y'all saw, I really want y'all to pay attention to the 1169 pass. Cause I didn't launch the car not good at all. So that 60 foot. Now y'all remember I taught y'all 60 foots. If you knock tenths off your 60 foot, you make the car go fast. So the 1118 with the Edelbrock, for one, the DA was higher. And if you don't know what, the DA was lower, I'm sorry. The day I ran the car with the Edelbrock, that does affect performance. And if you don't know what DA is, DA stands for density altitude. So basically, the lower the DA, it makes it like you're pretty much racing at a lower elevation. If you're racing at a lower elevation, the cars do go faster, no questions asked. Any car perform better. And Jay, what you saying? So imagine going to the top of Mount Everest. So you go to the top of Mount Everest, the air gets so thin they have to take oxygen up there. You can't survive at the top of Mount Everest for hours. You can't, you'll die. The air is just too thin, ain't no oxygen up there. So the higher you go up in elevation, the less oxygen you have. And y'all know engines love air, especially cold air. So you got cold air and good air, the car's gonna go faster. You can not even touch your car, it's gonna go faster. You can not touch the tune-up. So that affects a lot. Now let's take a look at the 60s. So the 1118 ticket, the 60 foot was 244, and it went 59.98, I think. Let me see. The 1118, 59.98. All right, miles per hour to the 8. The 1169 ticket, it went 59.77, almost higher mile per hour, and I took off terrible. I'm just being real, I took off terrible. The 60 foot was higher, 2.59, but it still went in 1169. So remember what I said, every tenth you take off, which is still, that was higher than a tent. Cause a 244, that was even higher than a tent. So a 249, it definitely would have had higher mile per hour. I mean, I fumbled on the thing. So you take off, let me see, a 249 would put it at let me see, 11.8, 11.7, and then you take off another half, 11, a half a tent. I'm trying to calculate this cause, man, my arm getting tired too. Let me come over here. I need to prop y'all up. I'm trying to calculate this cost of what's the name. So that'll put it about in the same spot, but you got the DA the same. Then let me see this 248. I ain't even think about the 60. The 248 actually had a lower 60, 242, but between the rev limiter and, you know, like I said, it's the driver, especially on the stick shift. This ain't like you just automatic and just boom boom. You know, you can get an inconsistent run if you ain't driving this thing the same way. And I know I didn't drive the same way. But this had a lower 60 foot. But the difference is you got a higher DA. And that stuff matter. Like, now, if I take this thing out and probably run it in the evening, like I did the other run, because, you know, it was kind of right before sunset. And you can see on the footage, it was right before sunset. So the DA was extremely low. It was better air, basically. It was a lot better air. And I remember that's why I took it out. I said, man, there's some good air right here. Some good air. It was cool. Even though the temperature said it was higher, but it was cool. Which it was low DA. It was just crispy air. So all that matters and stuff too, man. But we're gonna take it back out on another video, obviously. We're gonna take it back out because the car do accelerate better. Like, no questions asked, it does accelerate better. So we're gonna take it back out, and I really want to monitor and look at that RPM hand. So I probably need the next vlog, we're gonna take it and let Wifey be in it, and I can look in the passenger seat and I can see where that thing hitting the rail limiter. Cause man, today that threw me off too. I'm like, man, this rev limiter. Cause I tried to put my foot through the floorboard. I tried to put my foot through the floorboard, but it keep hitting the rev limiter, man. And I know the car faster cause I can feel it. I can feel it. I made a power valve adjustment too to change the fuel curve. Not the curve, not the whole curve, but part of the curve. So I definitely want to see, man, when the DA is the same. Like, basically, we have to take the car out when the DA is lower, you know, to try to keep everything the same. And, you know, you ain't going to get perfect conditions all the time. But today is the only day that I have where I'm going to have a good day, because tomorrow the rain coming back in, and then it'll push us all back. But the good thing is we got this baby. We got this baby on the car. We got a new air cleaner. I got to go get I got a stud. I got to cut it. I got to take it in the shop and cut it down. It's too tall because, you know, it got the space on it. So I got to cut that stud, then we'll button the air cleaner down, and she ain't got that old school bulky air cleaner anymore. So, man, she could put I just thought I could put a ram air, like a cold air in here, called the factory air come from right here. I don't know. But that rail limiter, we got it, man. I got to get that. I got to get that rail limiter, man. That was killing me. It was killing me, y'all. But yeah, man, they're gonna about wrap it up, y'all. Like I said, so right now, make sure I don't hit it. Right now, by number, the Elder Brock on top. Today wasn't the day. But like I said, driving the car, you can feel it. The acceleration is different. And it spun the tires longer too. You have to go back and look at the video and analyze it. It spun the tires a little longer right here with this one. And I need to. I might be done mess with some more stuff by the time y'all. Yep. Need to clearance that. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pump adjustment. But yeah, man, they're gonna about wrap this up. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. BCG, we out.